going on, ladies and gents? This is Tree once again, back with another episode of ARK Survival Evolved here in the Ragnarok server. What's going on? So, last episode, we tamed up this girl right here. I don't know why I named her Harry. I'll have to fix that. Alright, there we go. Now she is Buttercup. Pretty cool. Also, Prime went and turned our little Winnebago, or whatever you want to call it, into a glass house. Now I did put a bed up there because last time we were out with Marvin here and Prime died. So it would have been pretty convenient to have a bed Marvin here, and we didn't. So I went ahead and went and put one on him. Let's see, what else did I do? Oh, I did some offline stuff. I went and tamed Pooper here to generate a lot of poop to fill these compost bins, and they're pretty full now. So what else so I went and I got a lot more metal that's cooking up. And I think in today's episode, what I'd like to do is really expand on some of our crafting tables here and whatnot. So I'm going to be building a electric generator, some cables and stuff like that, a fabricator, refrigerator, because I'm probably going to replace this. While it is super awesome, it's also a little OP. I mean, some of the spoil times on these it's really ridiculous. So we're gonna actually get slightly legit and get a refrigerator. So the first thing I want to do is I want to build this fabricator because we're gonna need it for some electronic parts or electrical parts. And it looks like we have just about everything in here except for the crystal, which is not a big deal because I just went and got a bunch of crystals. So let's get about 500 in here for now. Go. Let's make sure. Yep. All right. Let's craft it up. So while that's crafting, I do want to go ahead and make some gasoline because we're going to need that to run it, at least initially. The S Plus mod will allow us to run some of these items instead of off of gasoline. Run it off electricity. So pretty much the only thing we'll need gasoline for is the electric generator. So that's pretty sweet. But for now, we are going to need some amount of gasoline. So let me see here. We do have a lot of oil. I did go and get a bunch. So I'm going to take about half of it. And what else are we going to need? We're going to need, for whatever reason, to make gasoline, you need oil and hide. But the good thing is we have plenty of that. So go ahead and go over here and dump it in, and that is going to start cooking up. So let's see. Yeah, that's pretty nice. Looks like our metal's almost finished crafting up too, so that's good. So I'm gonna let that go, and let's go ahead and get this fabricator out. Actually, try and do it. It's a pretty large table. I think I want to put it just right over here, and let's place it. And yeah, I'm good with that. That actually turned out really well. So let's grab some of this gas. Oh, didn't mean to do that. Grab some of this gasoline. Don't need that much. Grab 5 should do. It's for now. Throw it in there. All right. So the next thing we want to do is we want to get an electrical generator. So let's see what we need for that. Okay, so we got the metal, so that's good. We're going to need electronics, and only 10 of them. So electronics are going to be made over here. Let's see what it's going to take to make them. We're going to need silica pearls. Now, we're going to need to get silica pearls at some point. We've been getting them from beaver dams, but we need a bit of a better sustainable way to get them, or at least in larger quantities. I know that you can get them in the canyon. It's a little bit tricky to get them with land dinos, so we may have to stick to beaver dams for now. But let's go ahead and start gathering some of this. So we're gonna need 10 metal bars and 30 silica pearls, at least for now. So let's go ahead and I'm gonna pull the resources here. Let's go ahead and get it straight from the forge. So that's that, and let's do the silica pearls. Where are you at? Silica pearls. 30. Yeah, so we don't have that many. That's going to be a problem. It'll work for now, but we'll definitely want to fill that up. All right, so we've got our resources in here. Let's go ahead and turn it on. And let's make them. All right, we got our electronics, at least what we need for now. We'll need more for some of the other components like the wiring and stuff, but that'll get us by for now. So go ahead and transfer it in here, and there it is, electrical generator. As you probably noticed, that I am crafting all this stuff in the S Plus crafting station as opposed to the smithy or some of the items of the fabricator, simply because the S Plus versions you have to craft from here. So let's go ahead and craft one up. Right, there we go. And where is it? Now the S Plus model snaps into place. So I think what we want to do is I'd like to put it central in the room just because as far as wiring goes, with it being in the middle, you don't have to put as much wiring. I could always put it over in a corner or something like that, but I think this will work just fine for now. We have plenty of space, so let's go ahead and drop it in. So there we go. So some of the next items that we are going to need are, let me see if they're in here, if they're on me. Yep, they are. Okay, so we're going to need some cables. We're also going to need a, where is it? It is right here, electrical outlet, so everything can connect to it. So what are we going to need? I want to go two up probably. And it looks like we can go ahead and do this, so I'm going to go ahead. 1, 2 up, and then I like making these cross cables just for just give you more options and open up so you can spread it across the room if need be. So, but for now, let's go ahead and take these 2 cables and let's put them in place. So 1, 2, and you know that's probably high enough. Another option with these S Plus is, and I'll show you right here, is that I can hide them. So I don't necessarily have to go all the way to the ceiling. I can just put it right there in the middle of the room and then hide them, and then you won't even know that they're there. So that is what I'm going to do. So for now, let's go ahead and create some more cross cables. So I'm going to do 1, 2, and I'm thinking, actually, you know what? Did I do 2? I did do 2. Did good. What I'd like to do is do that. Hopefully this is going to work. Sometimes it gets really finicky. Transfer you. Okay, so let's go and just gonna drag these. Just trying to drag. Yeah, see, that's what I was afraid of. Sometimes they get really crazy as far as where you can place them. So those aren't working. That's fine. I kind of figured that was going to be the case. At least 50% of the time it is. So let me go and switch it. See, now look, that works perfectly fine, which is kind of weird. But you know what? That's fine. So I'll go back to placing that, and I think that's as far as I want to go with that. So I'm going to get 2 more. I'm going to throw that back in there, and I'm going to make 2 more cross. 3. It's one more than I wanted, but that's fine. So we're gonna do that. Actually, that's actually exactly how many I wanted. More perfect. So as you can see, that's gonna cover the entire area that I need perfectly. So what I'll do is I'll get 2 junction box or the outlets and put them on either side, and that'll cover the whole area. So I think for the outlets I will need the electronics. All right, we got the metal ingots. So now let's craft these outlets, 2 of them. There's 1, 2. Perfect. All right, so let's place these down. 1 right there. 1 right there. Perfect. So the whole thing's connected. Now it just needs gasoline. So good thing is we should have that. And we do. All of it all cooked up. We have some, I'll throw some more in there, some more oil in there so we can make sure we have enough to last us quite a ways. Go. And let's turn it on. So there we go. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to go ahead and switch this to electricity. And there we go. So now I can go in here and remove the gasoline. Still turn it on. And it's running. Now I don't need it right now, so I'm going to go ahead and turn it off. I may need it, obviously, for some of the other things that we're going to build, so I'll turn it on when needed. And I will throw the excess gasoline in here. Go. So, fabricator down. That's good. So now we can make electronics, polymer when we need it, although we have a source of organic polymer from the glaciers over there. It's not much, but we can make it off here if we need to. So, what's the next thing we want to make? Let's see. I think it's going to be the cooker. Let me see what we got. It's the industrial grill. And I have all of the ingredients needed right here. So this is perfect. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to craft that up too. Okay, this thing's pretty big. Let's try to get it lined up and go back into K. Actually, let me see if I can a little bit closer. Then go into K. Certainly make too much of a difference. All right. So do it right here. Oh yeah. Nice and snug. All right, so we're gonna do the same thing here. It's S+, so switch to electricity. And there we go. Let's go and make some lights, because it's gonna get kind of dark in here, where it is dark in here all the time at night. So this multi-lamp is pretty nice. It's pretty bright. It lights up the whole area pretty well. So I think I'm gonna do that. Spend some engrams on some prerequisites, which I figured, so that's fine. Let's do that. Okay. This then. There we go. Now go. Okay. So let's make some of those. Now this is probably gonna require electronics. We will see. It does indeed. Let's make 2 of these, I think. I think 2. Craft 2 of those. One more thing that I do want to get. I don't think I've learned it yet. It's a light gun. Yes, a light setter. I need 1 thatch. That should not be a problem. I probably even have it in here. Or I don't. That's fine. I know I have it in here. So much thatch. Alright, thatch for days. So, let's learn that. And let's craft that. My gun. Perfect. Put that back in my 1 slot. grab those lights. Let's place them down. Alright. Just put it nice. I'm not too concerned about exactly where to put it, so I'm just gonna throw it up here. Perfect. Let's see if I can get this on the same beam at least. Right here. Here we go. Okay. So now what I'm gonna do is get this light gun out. And because it's so far away, the good thing about the S Plus mods, they give you so many options to handle all the mods that they take care of. So it's really far away, but with this gun, I can go and do it, bam, and I have access to all of the features. So it's automatically set to auto on off, and that's exactly what I want. So when it gets dark, it'll turn on. When it gets light, it'll turn off. That is perfect. What I do want to adjust is the intensity. They're not very bright right off the bat, but I'm gonna make them pretty bright. So there we go. Secondary color, I'm not too worried about. I think it's the same. I guess you can make them multiple colors. You could probably make it any color under the rainbow, but that is gonna do for now. All right, and we'll do the same for this one. 8, 8, 8. All right, perfect. So I don't like keeping these guns on me, so I'm gonna go ahead and put it in here. Okay, perfect. Now, I did say that I was going to hide these, and I am going to hide them. Alright, so there we go. They are all hidden. They're still there, obviously, because these machines are still running. But they're now hidden. Alright, so I figured out the 2 items, or at least 2 more items that I wanted to craft up, but I completely forgot about, and I even mentioned earlier one of them, which is the refrigerator. So I went ahead and crafted up some electronics. Metal. Guess I didn't need the metal in there. And let's go ahead and transfer these in there. That is the refrigerator. Go ahead and craft that up. There we go. Alright, so let's go and put this down. Put it down right beside the industrial grill. Let's see. Right about here. Perfect. I like it. And that's already turned on, so that's good. So let's go and grab all of this stuff. Let's see if I can even carry it all. I think I'm able to. See, I'm just going to go ahead and grab it. Let's reach it. Good. Transfer all this. Okay. Now, the last item, and now I know why I had this is transfer this back. So, I think the last episode we had a major issue. We were getting lost, and the map was not very helpful in reuniting us back to when we were chasing that tame that we were going after, the Megatherium. So one thing that's going to really help us, I think, if we get lost is going to be these right here. So I need more organic polymer, of which I think I put it back in the refrigerator. I actually had it on me at the time, but I think I took it off. So that's fine. There we go. And there we go. So now I should be able to make 2 of these. Or not. I misjudged the electronics. Okay, so I need to make a few more electronics. I will be right back. Alright, so there we go. I should now have enough. Let's take a look here. I do indeed. So let's make 2 of these. 1 for me, 1 for Prime. And now we should be able to find our way a lot better. I'll go ahead and grab mine, put it in the 9. And grab Prime. So we'll go ahead and turn this off. Okay, and I think I drug his body over here. Yep, so let me access it. I'll go ahead and just throw it in there. There we go. So anyway, thanks for watching the episode, everybody. I hope you enjoyed it. Did a little building today. It was nice. In the next episode, I feel like I want to go and tame something else. I feel like it's going to be something pretty substantial, like a Rex. That's going to be nice. I want to find a nice high level one. We will see. But anyway, thanks for watching. If you liked the video, go ahead and punch that thumbs up button. And if you really like it and you want to see more episodes just like this, go ahead and subscribe. Anyway, have a great day, everybody. See you later.